Hey everyone, welcome back to Tips and Streams. I'm your host, Kokon, and today we're stepping up to the plate with some MLB predictions that'll have you hitting home runs with your bets. We've crunched the numbers, analyzed the matchups, and found the best picks for you. Don't miss out on the action. Subscribe, like, and repost to stay in the know. Let's get those wins. And remember, it's all about the love of the game. Now, let's play ball. Today, we have predictions for 3 MLB games. The first prediction for today is for a game between the Chicago White Sox and Texas Rangers. In an exciting afternoon showdown at Globe Life Field, the Texas Rangers will face off against the Chicago White Sox on July 25th, 2024 at 2:35 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This matchup presents an intriguing contrast between two teams having very different seasons. We'll dive into the details with a focus on the total runs prediction, leaning towards the under 8. The Chicago White Sox have had a tough season, currently sitting 49 games under .500, which reflects their struggles both offensively and defensively. With a team batting average of .218, they've managed only 321 runs on 742 hits this year. Their pitching staff hasn't been much better, with a 4.57 ERA underscoring their challenges on the mound. Andrew Vaughn has been a rare bright spot for the White Sox, leading the team with a .236 batting average and 44 RBIs. Paul DeJong has shown his power with 17 home runs, while Tommy Pham, despite playing only 65 games, has posted a .268 batting average. However, these individual efforts haven't been enough to boost the team's overall performance. On the other side, the Texas Rangers are slightly below .500 with a 50-52 record, but are currently on a 3-game winning streak. The Rangers have a .2317 batting average, scoring 429 runs on 805 hits, including 105 home runs with a .377 slugging percentage. While they've shown potential at the plate, consistency remains an issue. Josh Smith has stood out for the Rangers with a .282 batting average. Marcus Semien leads the team with 98 hits and 52 RBIs, while Corey Seager has hit 18 home runs in 88 games. Adolis Garcia has also been impressive, contributing 17 home runs and 47 RBIs in 96 games. Pitching-wise, the Rangers have leaned heavily on their starters and bullpen. Recently, John Gray delivered a stellar performance, pitching 7.2 innings and allowing just 1 run on 4 hits while striking out 5 in a 3-2 victory over the White Sox. Max Scherzer, set to start for the Rangers, boasts a 14-6 career record against the White Sox with a 2.50 ERA. While his recent form has been solid, it hasn't been without its challenges. For the White Sox, Jonathan Cannon will take the mound. Cannon has a 1-4 record with a 4.58 ERA this season. His road performances have been shaky, with a 6.46 ERA and a .313 batting average against in 23.2 innings. This will be his first career game against the Rangers, adding an element of unpredictability to his performance. When evaluating the total runs, several factors come into play. The White Sox have struggled offensively, failing to score more than 3 runs in their last 6 games, averaging just 3.17 runs per game. Their recent head-to-head matchups against the Rangers have also been low-scoring affairs, with 2 of the last 3 games at Globe Life Field going under the total run line. The Rangers, although better offensively than the White Sox, have also had their ups and downs. They have failed to exceed 4 runs in 9 of their last 12 games. Additionally, Texas ranks in the bottom half of the league in several offensive categories, and their recent games have generally been lower scoring. Both teams' pitching stats further support the under prediction. The Rangers' pitching staff has been effective at home, ranking second in the league with a 3.26 home ERA. Scherzer's historical success against the White Sox and his ability to limit runs will be crucial in keeping the total under 8. For the White Sox, Cannon's unpredictability adds an element of risk, but given the Rangers' recent offensive struggles, it's reasonable to expect a controlled performance. Moreover, environmental factors such as the dimensions of Globe Life Field and the weather conditions on game day can also play a role in limiting run production. Historically, the ballpark has not been particularly hitter-friendly, which aligns with our prediction. In conclusion, considering the current form of both teams, their offensive and defensive stats, and historical performance in head-to-head matchups, all signs point towards a lower-scoring game. Therefore, the best play for this matchup is to take the total under 8. Expect a tightly contested game with limited offensive fireworks as both teams struggle to find their rhythm at the plate.
Welcome to BetUS, Sportsbook and Casino, your ultimate hub for secure and thrilling sports betting and casino gaming. BetUS is one of the oldest and most reliable online sportsbooks in the U.S., serving millions of clients all over the globe each month. BetUS, trusted for over 30 years, offers huge welcome bonuses, countless betting options, and many deposit and payout methods. Depositing funds is a breeze and safe, with a minimum deposit of just $10. Payouts are fast and hassle-free, beginning at only $50. Choose from various payout options like MoneyGram, couriered check, cryptocurrency, or bank wire. Signing up is quick and easy. For signing up, you can use the link in the description and enjoy a generous 125% welcome bonus of up to $3,000. By signing up using the link in the description, you'll also support us as we earn a small commission from your registration at BetUS. Thank you for supporting us. Join now and start winning.
The second prediction for today is for a game between the Tampa Bay Rays and Toronto Blue Jays. The Tampa Bay Rays are set to finish their three-game series against the Toronto Blue Jays at Rogers Center. The Rays, hovering just above the .500 mark, are 9.5 games behind the AL East leaders. Meanwhile, the Blue Jays, struggling 10 games below .500, sit at the bottom of the division. Both teams are eager to find some momentum as the season progresses, but their recent performances tell a compelling story. Tampa Bay's offense has been steady, racking up 397 runs this season with a .310 on-base percentage and a .373 slugging percentage. Yandy Diaz has been leading the charge with a .273 batting average and 104 hits, while Isaac Paredes showcases his power with 16 home runs and 51 RBIs. On the mound, Taj Bradley has been stellar for the Rays. With a 2.63 ERA and 90 strikeouts in 75.1 innings, Bradley has only surrendered one earned run in his last 25.2 innings pitched. On the flip side, the Blue Jays have had a rough go this season. Despite scoring 404 runs on 778 hits, their team batting average is a modest .236. Their pitching staff has also struggled, posting a 4.47 ERA. Chris Bassett, the Blue Jays starter for this game, has had an up and down season. With a 3.71 ERA and 106 strikeouts over 114 innings, Bassett has struggled in July, giving up at least 3 runs in each of his last 3 starts. Looking at home versus away stats, the Rays have been more effective on the road, which bodes well for their chances in this matchup. The Rays have won 3 of their last 4 games, including the first game of this series. Historically, Tampa Bay has had the upper hand at Rogers Center, winning 7 of the last 10 games against the Blue Jays. Taj Bradley's recent form is a major asset for Tampa Bay. His 0.45 ERA in July demonstrates his dominance, particularly against strong teams like the Guardians, Yankees, and Rangers. His performance has been a crucial factor in the Rays' recent successes. Conversely, Bassett's inconsistency, especially in July, could be a weak point the Rays' offense can exploit. Injuries have also hampered the Blue Jays. The absence of Bo Bichette due to a calf injury is a significant blow to their lineup. Combined with underperformance from key players, this has contributed to their position at the bottom of the AL East. Bullpen strength is another critical factor. Tampa Bay's bullpen has been reliable, with a collective ERA ranking among the better half of the league. This contrasts with Toronto's bullpen, which has struggled to maintain leads and close out games effectively. Examining the batting lineups, Tampa Bay's offense, led by Diaz and Paredes, has shown more consistency and power compared to Toronto's lineup. Despite efforts to bolster their offense with veterans like Justin Turner and Kevin Pierre, the Blue Jays' results have been mixed. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. remains a bright spot, leading the team in most defensive categories, but overall team performance has been lacking. Defensively, the Rays have been solid, with fewer errors and better fielding percentages compared to the Blue Jays. This defensive reliability supports their pitching staff, contributing to their ability to win close games. Playing at Rogers Center doesn't seem to significantly disadvantage the Rays. They have proven they can perform well on the road, and their current form suggests they are well equipped to handle the pressures of an away game. Considering all these factors, the prediction favors the Tampa Bay Rays securing a victory. Bradley's excellent form, combined with the Rays' consistent offense and reliable bullpen, gives them the edge. The Blue Jays' struggles, both offensively and on the mound, make it difficult to envision them overcoming the Rays in this matchup. The final play recommendation is to bet on the Tampa Bay Rays moneyline. Given Bradley's dominant pitching and the Rays' overall better performance metrics, they are poised to come out on top in this game against the Blue Jays. The third prediction for today is for a game between the Atlanta Braves and New York Mets. As the Atlanta Braves prepare to clash with the New York Mets at Citi Field on July 25th, 2024, the tension is palpable. The Braves are scrambling to stay relevant in the National League wild card race, while the Mets, fresh off a series victory over the Yankees, are ready to capitalize on their rivals' misfortune. The Braves have seen their once secure wild card lead vanish, thanks to injuries to key players like Ronald Acuna Jr., Spencer Strider, and Ozzie Albies. These setbacks have left the team in a precarious position, particularly after a rough series against the Cincinnati Reds. Now heading to Queens, the Braves know this series could be pivotal for their season. Taking the mound for the Braves is Chris Sale, who boasts a 13-3 record and a 2.70 ERA. Sale has been a model of consistency, especially on the road, where he has a 2.68 ERA over 53.2 innings with 73 strikeouts. In his last outing, he pitched 5 strong innings against the Padres, allowing just 1 run. Sale's dominant presence will be crucial for a Braves team struggling to turn hits into runs. For the Mets, Luis Severino will be the starting pitcher. Severino has a 7-3 record and a 3.58 ERA, proving to be a reliable asset for New York. His home stats are impressive, with a 3.56 ERA across 60.2 innings. Severino's last start saw him throw 6 innings of 2-hit ball against the Marlins. He'll need to bring that same intensity against a Braves lineup eager to snap out of its slump. Offensively, the Braves have been inconsistent, averaging 4.22 runs per game, placing them 18th in the league. Their road performance has been particularly problematic, though they remain a threat with their power, ranking in the top 10 for home runs. Players like Marcell Ozuna and Travis d'Arnaud have been key contributors, but the Braves need more from the rest of their lineup to compete with the Mets. Defensively, the Braves are strong, ranking 3rd in overall ERA and top 10 in hits allowed. However, their road ERA is higher, and they have struggled with runners in scoring position. The bullpen will need to step up to support Sale and contain the Mets' potent offense. The Mets, averaging 4.81 runs per game, sit 7th in the league in scoring. Their lineup, led by Mark Vientos and Francisco Linder, has been formidable, especially in night games. However, their high strikeout rate could give the Braves an advantage. In recent head-to-head matchups at Citi Field, the Mets have had the upper hand. But the Braves' road woes could be offset by Chris Sale's stellar pitching. His ability to control the game will be a key factor. Injury updates add to the intrigue. The Braves are without Whit Merrifield, while the Mets are hopeful for Reed Garrett's return. These absences add another layer of complexity to the game. The betting lines favor the Braves with a minus 1.5 run spread, and the over-under is set at 7.5 runs. Given the pitching matchup and both teams' offensive struggles, betting the under might be wise. In conclusion, while the Mets have shown potential, Chris Sale's steady arm gives the Braves a slight edge. His consistent performance will be the difference, making the Atlanta Braves' moneyline a strong play. The Braves are poised to turn their season around with this crucial win, relying on their ace to lead the way.